Hi, this is Dr. Wilson. I want to do a quick little overview for you on how to use LiveBinder. Remember, your assignment consists of creating, and you can use this same binder actually for all the things that you do in this class for the LiveBinder portion of the activity. But basically, you need to create resources for yourselves or find resources, and we're going to save them using LiveBinder. You'll do lesson plan ideas, links, and websites that may be helpful, or pictures. They're just resources for you, and then also videos that may be helpful. So first thing you want to do is go to livebinder.com. And you'll want to, actually when you first get there, you'll want to log in or create an account initially. Then once you do that, you'll log in. And so I'm here on my LiveBinder site, and you can see I've got several binders here. I created one initially on educational technology resources to help me gain access. So I'm going to click on that just to kind of show you real quick. This particular one, when I set it up, I said that Google could help me populate this. I don't know that I would recommend that because I did end up with all kinds of resources here that I may or may not use. Not necessarily ones that I would for sure use. So, but what it does is it creates a binder full of resources. They are actually live links to the original sites, but I get to see the site right here. I don't have to click and go off and come back. So all of these things are live within this binder resource called Educational Technology Resources. And then I can add sub-tabs underneath that if I want to. So I'm going to go back, let's see, to my binder. Let's see if I can find my binders again. Here we are. So now let me go in and let's first talk about starting a new one. So if you want to start a blank binder, you would come over here. Notice you can put binders on a shelf if you want to and have different shelves for different things. So maybe these are your art resources, but maybe if you want to look for second grade teaching resources and you want that to be separate from your fine arts, then you can do that and just create shelves of binders. Here, notice what you do is you create a binder and you put the name of the binder. You can put tags. Here you choose public or private. For this one, we want to go ahead and make it public so that when you share the link with me, I can see all of your resources. This is where you choose whether Google fills it or not. And for this particular project, you will not want to choose that. And then you'll say create a binder. I'm going to go back now and go into the binder that I created. So mine is Teaching in the Fine Arts. So I have 3 main tabs for this particular start. I'll probably add additional tabs when I go to music resources, and then I'll add tabs for my PE health resources. But so I divided them: art projects and resources in pictures. So I gained inspiration from that. So this is my cover tab, and actually I could put an overview here if I wanted to. And then I created sub-tabs. So here's one where someone was painting shoes and creating masks with shoes, and I thought that was very clever. Here's another one that made me think maybe students would want to create their own Starry Night version after studying Van Gogh. And so that's putting it maybe in a time period, Impressionism, what does that look like? And here is an artist, and here's a rendition, something they could do that's a little different. This one's actually 3D, you can see, but it could also be done in paint. Here's a bean mosaic, but they did a self-portrait perhaps, so you could have them focus on themselves and create something. So you're going to collect all these resources. Basically, let me show you how I would do this. Okay, so one important thing to remember to do is when you are wanting to edit a binder, so here's my binder, I want to edit it, so I need to open it in edit mode. I'm in the art project resources and I want to add a new sub-tab. And I'm going to call this one Fall Leaves. And then I found a picture of an art project with fall leaves where they've done some watercolor, it looks like, and drawn in even with chalk. So I'm going to copy the link to that, come back, paste the URL here, and say insert. Now, the way it is right now, there's not really a place to add content. So if I go to the Add Content tab and I say I want text layout, I can add any kind of text layout that I choose. And in this particular case, maybe I'll just do like this. And then in my box, then I have to X out of this. What just happened? Great Fall Leaves Project. I may have chosen the wrong thing. Yeah. So another way to do this also, I should have chosen something different. I can copy this image, I think. Let's see if this works. And paste it. And there's my image as well. So you can copy and paste using this feature, or you can put the live link in. So it kind of saves as you go. So I'm going to go to this next one. This is where there's lesson plans that maybe I want to find and link. Those maybe I want the actual link to it. So elementary art projects. And this time I want to look specifically for lesson plans. Here's some kinder art with lots of free lesson plans. Go through and find some things from content, art to content. You can tie it to all kinds of things. Here's multicultural art, or maybe some art history. So we know we want to look at how different cultures represent art and styles. And so maybe I find a lesson plan here that I want to use. A coffee can drum. Wouldn't that be fun? Can you imagine all the fun we could have with those? But you know, I think it's hard to find coffee cans these days. So you might have to think about that. Maybe it could also be done with plastic containers. But you can modify it. So let's say this is the lesson plan I want to keep and remember. Then I'm going to come back over to my LiveBinder. Sub-tab. I'm going to call it coffee can drum. I can paste the URL, Control V, insert, and then it pulls that whole website in to the page there, so I don't have to go from the link and hop around and get off site. I can find everything I need right there. So that's how I added resources. Also, videos are very easily saved and brought together as well. So here's my tab. I wanted to show you a couple things. This first one I thought was kind of clever, and it was actually doing mono prints, and with the idea of doing it for pumpkins. This one would only allow me to put in as with a link, so I did it that way. Notice this toothbrush art is done differently, and so through YouTube it actually has a pop-up window. You will see the video show right here on my page. So let me show you how to do something more along that line. So I'm going to again come over here and find elementary projects, and come up with some resources and ideas. This time I'm looking for YouTube videos, and there's all kinds of homeschool how-to art project ideas. So you just decide what you want to do. Here's positive and negative space. That's a good design as you're learning about design elements. So maybe I want to use this with some of my older kids. And actually there's some math correlations to this. It looks like there's some transformations perhaps. So if I decide that this is the video I want, and of course I should watch it first, then I'm going to click share.
We're going to be cutting out
and I will copy the link.
Freeform shapes out of the black, flipping it and putting it on the white so that you can see both the positive and the negative to each shape. I'd say you need 3 to 4 shapes on the side and about 2 on the shorter
then
side.
I come over here.
More complex.
And I'm going to add a new tab to my art videos. So I go to the drop down menu here. Add a new sub-tab. Now, in this particular one, what I want to do is go to my content, add content, and I want to choose that I want to use other content here. And I want to choose YouTube. I paste the link here and hit enter. It will pull it up. When I see that, yes, this is the one I intend, I click on it. And as soon as I do that, it added it right here, you'll notice. I X out of this content box. Here it is. If I want to add some text around it, I go to add content. Come down here to text layout. I want to be careful not to choose all text. That's what I did last time. Instead, I want to choose media. So I'll choose title and media. Then I go back up here and X out of this. Here. Well, it's not letting me edit, but I know I can edit, so I don't know what's happening. I really am having internet issues. Okay, so we'll imagine that it's perfect, okay? How's that? So now I will save it again. Now, when you are finished with your binder for your art resources, you will choose the share, and you can say, you can email, but also just choose link. And remember, we set it up to be public, so copy this link. This is the link that goes directly to your binder. I will not have editing privileges, but I can view the things that you sent. So you will put this link in Blackboard for your LiveBinder activities in art as you collect resources. Okay, I hope you have fun using LiveBinder. I've heard from other teachers that they really love it. And so I hope that you find it very useful. Have a great day, and I will see you in 2 weeks.